Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Today is Monday, February 3rd, 2020. We're here for the regular meeting of the Elmhurst City Council. It is 7:49. I would ask that you all rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk Tamer to call the roll.
Park.
Here.
Levin.
Here.
Kennedy.
Here.
Honquist.
Here.
Brennan.
Here.
Mulliner.
Here.
Deuter.
Here.
Sabatino.
Here.
Leader.
Here.
Dunn.
Here.
Lamb. Plumsky.
Here.
Short.
Here.
Paluto.
Here.
13 present, 1 absent.
13 present, 1 absent. We have a quorum. On to agenda item 3.1, written communication from the public. At this time, is there anybody in the audience who has any written communication they wish to submit to council? Please raise your hand if you have any written communication. Seeing none, we'll go on to agenda item 4, public forum 4.1. This is an opportunity for anybody to address the council on any item they so choose. Out of respect for the work that we have to get done here this evening and respect for others who may want to speak, we ask that you keep your comments to 3 minutes. Call your name. We ask that you go to the microphone over here next to Chief Ruth. We are recording this. We ask that you identify yourself by name. Address is optional. As I said, please keep your comments to 3 minutes. If you go over, I will give you a gentle reminder and ask you to wrap up. We ask that all comments be directed specifically to the chair. Clerk Tamer, do we have anybody signed up for public forum this evening?
Yes, Mayor.
Great.
We have Claude Pagash.
Claude Pagash, 566 West Gladys. It was an interesting meeting at the end of January. Council members said that decisions are made by the rules and the council debates and finally votes on. With regard to a little addition. What I'm curious about is that's the basis of Alderman's decisions. And why is Hans 6 stories? Why does the water retention for that project paid for by the residents and maintained by them?
Point of order, Mayor.
Yes.
I'm having a hard time hearing the speaker speak. I can't hear his
Mr.
words.
Pagash, could you speak a little closer to the microphone, please?
All right. Why is the parking garage 6 stories? Wasn't zoned, that area wasn't zoned for it. You got 2 projects on Addison. One at First and Addison, and one across the street, the railroad tracks. One's brick veneer at precast concrete, the other one is tin plate. Both passed through the city council, committees, building department. Why? Got a building department. They know the rules the council has passed, let alone they were both accepted. Then we come down to that small project on Addison. Again, drawings were submitted, went to development and planning. One alderman said, well, why not have a brick facade? Why not? It's the general code of the city, isn't it? Then what happens? We get the brick facade. Cost the city $500,000, but got the brick facade. And then on top of it, they get 2 extra stories. Why? You debated it. You voted on it. Building department knew what you voted on. Development and Planning knew what you voted on. But when it came down to the residents, there was no give the first time. None at all.
Mr. Pagash, I'd ask you to wrap up your comments, please.
At the second debate, there was finally some give. Why is it that the developers can get whatever they want, and a homeowner has to jump through hoops?
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, that's it for public forum for those who signed up. At this time, is there anybody in the audience who did not have an opportunity to sign in on our sign-in sheet, but still wishes to address the council? If so, please raise your hand so I can get a count. Seeing none, that concludes public forum for the evening. Agenda item 5, announcements. Any announcements from the dais? Alderman Mulliner.
The Seventh Ward will be having a ward meeting on this Thursday at the Community Bank of Elmhurst on Butterfield Road from 6:30 till 8 o'clock. Alderman Brennan and I will be there to answer questions and give some insight as to what's happening in the Seventh Ward.
Any other announcements? Seeing none, we'll go on to the consent agenda. At this time, is there any item on the consent agenda any alderman wishes to see removed, or to vote no or provide further comment? Alderman Palomsky?
I'd like to actually pull item 6.9.
6.9.
Committee.
Okay, 6.9, that's coming out of your committee, so we'll pull that one back. Alderman Kennedy?
6.14.
6.14. Okay? Anyone else? All right, I will now entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda minus items 6.9 and 6.14. Motion by Alderman York, second by Alderman Mulliner. Clerk Tamer.
Park,
Aye.
Levin,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Conquest,
Aye.
Brennan,
Aye.
Mulliner,
Aye.
Deuter,
Aye.
Sabatino,
Aye.
Leader,
Aye.
Dunn,
Aye.
Graham, absent, Palumski,
Aye.
York,
Aye.
Toledo.
Aye.
13 ayes, 0 nays, 1 absent.
13 ayes, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consent agenda minus items 6.9 and 6.14 is approved. 6.9, Alderman Chairman Palomsky says she's pulling that back to committee. 6.14, I would ask Clerk Tamer to read the ordinance.
An ordinance granting variations from the lot coverage and side yard setback requirements to the property commonly known as 188 East Elmhurst Avenue, Elmhurst, Illinois.
Okay, to put this before council, I'll ask for a motion to approve the ordinance as read. Motion by Alderman Honquist, second by Alderman Mulliner. Alderman Honquist?
Thank you, Mayor. I'll yield to Alderman Kennedy, pull the report.
Alderman Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I pulled the report because I did not agree with the report when we voted on it 2 weeks ago, and I still don't agree with it. Thank you.
Okay, any additional conversation? Clerk Tamer.
Park,
Aye.
Levin,
Aye.
Kennedy,
No.
Conquest,
No.
Brennan,
Aye.
Mulliner,
No.
Deuter,
Aye.
Sabatino,
No.
Leader,
Aye.
Dunn,
Aye.
Graham, absent, Palumski,
Aye.
York,
Aye.
Toledo.
No.
8 ayes, 5 nays, 1 absent.
8 ayes, 5 nays, motion carries. Agenda item 6.14 is approved. On to reports and recommendations.
Can I have a point of order on that?
Yes.
I missed the count.
8-5,
Okay, thank you.
13 total.
Okay, thank you.
Mayor's report. Three things real quick. One is, State of the City is available online. You can go to the chamber website, or you can go to YouTube, poke around, and you can find it. Two, our Water Smart program. I will continue to call it our multi-award-winning Water Smart program. It allows residents of Elmhurst to track their own water use. It's free for you. I encourage everyone to do so. I think we're at about 30% of residents taking advantage of this. Please sign up for that. And then most recently, although I was out of town, the Elmhurst Chamber of Commerce had their annual awards gala for, is it 101 years for those fellers?
101.
Gals?
Entering their 101.
Entering their 101th, 101 years, you get it. Among the recipients of their awards was Elmhurst Auto Group for Business of the Year. Bill Shanklin was entered into the Civic Hall of Fame. And who was the other one I'm missing? Ken Bartels. Ken Bartels, all-around good guy, right? Did he get that award?
I think so.
All-around good guy award.
Good guy award, yeah.
I also want to take jeez Louise, got to get this meeting over with. I would also like to thank the Attorney General's office. We had our Open Meetings Act training last week, last week, and I think we had representatives from parks, schools, and city there, not to mention
and
staff.
library.
And library. So I found it very helpful. I found it very, very beneficial. City Manager,
Nothing, thank you.
any additional reports or recommendations? Seeing none, we'll go on to Agenda Item 8. This is a resolution, 8.1. I'd ask Clerk Tamer to read the resolution, then I'm going to ask the city manager to chime in as well.
A resolution approving and authorizing the execution of a settlement agreement and release by and between the City of Elmhurst, Illinois, and Thaddeus Brooks for the resolution of civil litigation.
City manager, before I ask for a motion on this, I'd ask you to city attorney.
This is a lawsuit filed by Thaddeus Brooks versus the City of Elmhurst. It was filed in the Northern District of Illinois. We have reached an agreement with Mr. Brooks, and he will be signing a settlement agreement and general release.
Okay. I will entertain a motion to approve the resolution as read. Motion by Alderman Brennan, second by Alderman Deuter. Discussion. Clerk Tamer.
Park?
Aye.
Levin? Kennedy?
Aye.
Conquest?
Aye.
Brennan?
Aye.
Mulliner?
Aye.
Deuter?
Aye.
Sabatino?
Aye.
Leader?
Aye.
Dunn?
Aye.
Graham, absent. Palumski?
Aye.
York?
Aye.
Toledo?
Aye.
13 ayes, 0 nays, 1 absent.
13 ayes, 0 nays, motion carries. Agenda item 8.1 is approved. Agenda item 9, other business. Any other business? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Alderman Mulliner, second by Alderman York. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you very much.